to you live from the Honda street. So about a month ago, I made a video on the Motocompo, and that video blew up. And since then, I haven't made another video on the Motocompo. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna reward all the new subscribers, all the new homies, everybody who loves the Motocompo. We're gonna ride it all the way to Times Square. And just to make the video even better, I'm about to drive by a train station, take an elevator up, ride on the train with the Motocompo, like what it's really kind of designed to do. And then we're gonna get off, and then I'm gonna cross the bridge, ride to Times Square, then ride all the way back. So here's a backstory on the Motocompo if anyone isn't too familiar. So this bike was sold in Japan from 1981 to 1983, and it came with a little hatchback called the Honda City, which makes a lot of sense because the idea and design of this bike was for people who worked in like congested and really busy areas of Japan. They wanted them to park in more of a suburban area like this, pull out your Motocompo, and then ride straight to work. It has 2.5 horsepower if anybody's wondering, and you see how it's in its folded state. I'm about to take it out of my trunk, and then we're gonna completely unfold it and then get on this train. It has carrying points, which makes like very easy. This is the fuel cutoff. You have your little step here. We're gonna open it in a second. This is the muffler. It has, I don't even know, maybe like 7-inch tires. It's a moped, so it's single speed. There's no clutch or nothing like that. And it does have a headlight, turn signals, horn, everything you need for your standard moped. But let's take it out the trunk, get it ready for this adventure. So I'm gonna show you guys how to disassemble the entire bike. So you go in here, you unlock it, this folds. We'll put this right here. And then you'll be able to pull out the handlebars. So this is handlebar number 1. It locks right into place, you can hear it. Then you just turn this. Then you pull out handlebar number 2. Again, turn it, locks right into place. So at this point, you can see all the important stuff. Here's your oil, that's where you add gas. Here's the fuel level, you have your turn signals, headlight, horn, and then here's your speedometer. It goes to 50 kilometers an hour, but realistically, you can do maybe 40, which is almost 25 miles per hour. That I would say is the top speed for this bike. It does come with front and rear brakes. You get one mirror, which is nice. And it only weighs about 100 pounds. Not too bad. It's not super light, but in put in perspective, it's a complete moped. And then the final step would be putting this seat up, grabbing this guy, sliding it under here, locking it back in place, turning the fuel level on. We're not going to do that because we're about to get on the train, and then you just give it a kickstart. So now let's head to the train. Made it past the first gate. Let's hope that this elevator works. That's kind of my biggest fear. If I have to hold this thing up or down all these MTA stairs, that's really going to be the death of me.
Make transfer at Times Square, 42nd Street for Rutherford and train service. Local train. The next stop is Hunter's Point Avenue.
Now let's find this elevator. Let's pray it works. We are 2 for 2. 4 for 4 really with the elevators, thank goodness. On my way back, I'm just gonna ride normally. I'm gonna just cross the bridge and ride all the way back to the car. But I'm happy that I was able to get this little train montage to get the full like NYC Motocompo experience. Last elevator of the day. Yes, it works. This has been a journey, but from here what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna hop on the moped, I'm gonna go over the 59th Street Bridge, and then from there it's about like a 15-20 minute ride down to Times Square. I want to go down the entire Times Square, and then from there I'll come all the way back to Queens. So now we're going to start the Motocompo. You want to flip this to on. That lets the fuel circulate. Put the key in, turn that to on, choke up, put the stick out, and now for the best part. Let's get on the Motocompo and let's head to Times Square. So the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna take the bike lane the bridge is right here and there's only 2 lanes, and seeing how this thing could go basically less than 20 miles per hour, I don't really think it's in my best interest to get on the bridge. So we're gonna take the bike route, which I believe is right here actually. So I'm really just rolling downhill at this point, going about 20 kilometers an hour. I'll give it some gas. We have officially made it to Manhattan. I want to follow the rules, I really do, but there's just certain levels of rules that I want to follow. Waiting behind all these cars at a light, that's one rule I don't really want to follow. I will stop at red lights. I'm not going to be that reckless. If you live in New York, you know that most people on these mopeds will probably see it throughout this ride. They don't really stop at red lights, all the Uber Eats drivers, so I'm not going to do that just because I'm on a Motocompo and I don't really want to draw even more attention to myself. But we're out. Lights green. Let's hit all 2.5 horsepower. I would really call the Motocompo like the K of mopeds. It's small, it fits anywhere, literally fits in your trunk. It's slow, it's extremely cute, and every time someone sees it, they want to talk to you about it. Like, this is the K of mopeds. I think that's the best way to describe this thing. What's going on with this construction, bruh? I can't catch a break. I'm just trying to go to Times Square right now. Thanks. He likes the bike, guys. He likes the bike. I don't know what to do. Like, I really want to go straight. I kind of want to ride on the sidewalk. Let's see what this guy on the bike does in front of me. Alright, so I'm gonna do what he's doing. Shout out to the homie on the bike, because I definitely was not trying to go all the way around. Something really cool about this avenue, I always thought it was one of the like hidden gems of New York. Maybe one day we'll do a New York tour on the Motocompo before I sell it. But this avenue here is called 6.5 Avenue. I always thought that was pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of like Harry Potter. All right, so we made it to 7th Avenue. This is where Times Square is. Once I make this left, you should be able to see a little bit, not too much of Times Square because I'm still pretty far. You'll get some type of glimpse of it. Maybe I'll do this at night one day too. You probably can't tell. Let me pull out my phone, maybe you could see it a little better. So all the way down there, you can start to see some of the billboards, all that good stuff. Cruising down the street in my Motocompo, living it up. Alright, we're currently on 49th Street. I would say starting right now it gets pretty touristy. It's still really early, it's about like maybe 10 a.m. There's a long line to get on one of these buses. What else we got over here? Maybe I'll drive to like Madison Square Garden, Empire State Building, because I'm having a great time right now. This thing is literally made for this. This is what it's made for. To get off on the train, even closer to here, and really just ride around. Like right here, we got the red stairs to the right. A lot of street performers and a lot of acts there. People taking pictures. A lot of con artists are here. That's very popular. But I gotta get a thumbnail. What's my thumbnail gonna be? I wish it was darker. I gotta get a really good thumbnail. What could it be? I guess it could be like right here maybe. Let's try to take a picture. Here we are, the heart of the city. This guy's giving away free hugs. We got some beautiful tourists there. We got some monks over here. We got Mickey and Minnie over there. Spider-Man too. Who would have thought all three of them would hang out? We got a huge gorilla over there. And on every corner, we got Glizzy, Glizzy, Glizzy. All right, let's get out of Times Square. This is not the end of the video because we still have to ride this all the way back to 61st and Woodside in Queens. And that's at least like a 30-40 minute ride. And I feel like while I'm in Manhattan, I might as well make some more stops. So let's go to the Empire State Building real quick and maybe some other very popular touristy spots. So in front of us is 42nd Street, probably one of the most famous streets in New York. We got the famous AMC to the right. We got the Yankee store to the left. The Wax Museum is up there. There's a famous Broadway theater right here. The train. This is initially where I wanted to get off, but I figured for the video to be even better, I wanted to like ride into Times Square, but maybe we'll do that on the night video. I'll just get off the Motocompo here and then ride all the way home at night. Next stop on the Way for the Fame tour, we have the Empire State Building. I, a fellow New Yorker, born and raised, have never been here. I don't even know what business gets conducted here. Couldn't tell you the single thing about it, but I do know if you drop a nickel or a quarter or something like that, someone could die. So that's a fun fact. I forgot about these guys. You want to talk about con artists? It is $9 a minute. $9 a minute. And in NYC, with all this traffic, all these lights, you're looking at like 30 bucks to go a couple blocks. It is a complete ripoff. I might as well put people in my K-van and drive them around. Update, we're at the World Trade Center Memorial. I'm letting the Motocompo cool off while I charge my camera and phone. We are 52 minutes and 8.2 miles to where I parked the Honda Street. We're gonna be taking a different route back home. We're gonna cross the Williamsburg Bridge. And once I cross over, I'm definitely gonna have to add some gas. I had about 3/4 when I started this ride, and now we're about 1/4. Some more touristy locations for the Motocompo adventure. We have the Thurgood Marshall Courthouse. I hope I never have to go there. This is the New York Supreme Court. 81. We're going uphill right now. My tank is pretty much on E. Oh, it died. I was just about to say I'm running out of gas. And what do you know? The Motocompo is dead. We're on a flat surface now. Let's see if I can kickstart it. All right, oof. Let's see, I might have to give it gas right away. We're off. The gas station's about a mile away, so I'm hoping I can make it there. We made it to the gas station. Now for the moment of truth. The reason this video even got created was based off what I'm about to do right now. Let's see how much gas it takes to fill the Motocompo. So the way you add gas in this bad boy is you unlock here, twist this off. Here's the gas tank. I know there's a lot of rust, I know. In that YouTube short I made, everyone said that I should use 93, so that's what we're gonna do. This thing usually makes a big mess, so I'm not gonna do it with my phone, but as you can see, we're at 0, and I'm probably actually gonna put less than 315. That's actually really funny that that's the last person that was here, but we're gonna put a lot less. I would say maybe half of that. Update, if anyone's wondering how much gas it takes to fill the Motocompo, $1.71. You can see we're pretty much full, and now we could 100% make it home. And I think what I'm gonna do maybe after this video is all done, so I think my next major video is how far can we get on a full tank of gas. So I start the video going to the gas station, we'll completely fill it up, and I'll just drive around New York, Queens, Brooklyn until we run out of gas, and then everyone will know the MPGs, which are probably, it's not a gallon, so on a fourth of a tank, I would have to guess maybe 20, so we're looking at maybe like 50 MPGs on a full gallon, which isn't bad on such a small bike. Officially on the last leg of the trip, we have 2.8 miles to go in 20 minutes. So let's start the Motocompo back up. We got a full fresh gallon of 90, not even gallon, fourth of 93. Let's get out of here before the police ask us any questions. This dude said he wants to check out the bike, so let's pop up the Motocompo.
It just stays like when it idles and it runs.
I don't know much about bikes, but yeah, they said that that's just normal.
This is so good.
Yeah, so it blinkers, lights, horn.
Street legal.
It's legal. It has tags, everything.
So cool, man.
2-stroke. You can see all the guts right there.
I want to get one, but they're like
pricey, right?
Way too expensive.
Yeah, I paid 65 for this.
Paid 65. Yeah, I'm seeing them for like $5 grand.
But I mean, it depends how you look at it, I guess. I sold it. It's sold. I'm gonna, like, the guy's gonna give me the last couple installments. I sold it for 65. So I enjoyed it for 6 months. Got to ride it around. I got all my money back.
Cool, man. Enjoy it.
Yeah, they're light. Like, they're not that heavy. It's like probably 100 pounds. You can pick it up if you want.
I think it's supposed to be like.
No, not from like here. There's a carrying point like right there.
Oh, yeah?
And right here. Yeah. I mean, it could fit in like 5 of them back there.
For your trunk.
Yeah, no, it's in the back. You know what a K-van is? Like those little micro vans?
Yeah.
It's in the back of mine right now. That's how I use it.
Oh,
But it's cool though. It goes like, I don't know, 15, 20 miles per hour. That's perfect for over here. If you're just like, would I use this to drive every day like 7 miles to work? No. But if you're staying in like Greenpoint or you're staying in like a vicinity of a little city, it's perfect.
Yeah.
You also can't really leave it outside, so.
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Cool,
I got on the
man.
train with it and everything. Like I was like, let me really just,
That's what's up.
let me do some fun stuff before I get rid of it, basically. And then yeah, like this folds, so you just unscrew it like that.
Yeah.
Put the seat down, and then boom. And then the other one, and then this goes over it like that. They're cool. I mean, they're not. Are they worth $6,500? No. You could buy a Kia Soul for $6,500.
Yeah.
But if you know,
It's novel.
yeah, if you like plan on selling it later, it's cool. But they have some at Mr. Motocompo for like 5, 4.5. But this one is like a fully, like you can see, it's from 1981. So like everything is nice and mint. They put a brand new carb, new battery, new tires, new brakes, flush all the fluid. So it's turnkey every single time.
Thanks for showing me.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you. Check out your
Yeah. Continue on this crazy adventure.
Yeah, dude.
Just like that, couldn't even tell you how many hours later, we are back at our starting point. I got on the elevator right there with the Motocompo, and the Honda Street is parked right down this block. Here we are. What an adventure. If you made it this far in the video, I hope that you've liked already. I hope that you left a comment. And I hope you subscribe to the channel, because we're going to do a lot of fun videos just like this. This is only the beginning, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.